In a small village nestled at the foot of a towering mountain, there lived a young man named Amir. His life was quiet, like the rest of the villagers, who feared adventure and preferred to stay within the safety of their borders. But Amir was different. He often dreamed of exploring the dense forest that surrounded the village, a forest filled with terrifying tales of lost spirits and hidden monsters. One evening, as Amir was rummaging through the belongings of his late grandfather, he found an old, worn-out compass with a broken needle. At first glance, it seemed like a piece of junk, but something about it intrigued him. He felt as though the compass held a secret. Determined to uncover it, Amir worked tirelessly to fix it. After days of effort, the compass began to work, but instead of pointing north, it consistently pointed toward a specific direction deep within the forest. Amir felt the compass was an invitation to embark on an adventure he had always dreamed of. He packed a small bag with some food, an old map, and a small knife, setting out before dawn to avoid being stopped by the villagers. As he entered the forest, an eerie silence surrounded him, broken only by the unfamiliar calls of strange birds. The compass guided him to places he had never seen before. He passed by stunning waterfalls he never knew existed, rare flowers with vivid colors, and even a stone engraving filled with mysterious symbols. On the third day of his journey, Amir found himself standing in front of a dark and cold cave. The entrance was surrounded by intertwined trees, as though they were guarding it. As he approached, the compass trembled violently, almost as if it were saying, "This is the place." Cautiously, Amir entered the cave, his small torch barely lighting the way. Deep inside, he discovered an ancient wooden chest with the words carved on its surface. "Whoever finds this chest finds themselves." With trembling hands, Amir opened the chest, expecting to find gold or jewels, but inside he found only a simple mirror. At first he felt disappointed, but when he lifted the mirror and looked into it, he saw a reflection unlike any he had seen before. It was not just his face, it was his courage, his strength, and the determination he had never realized he possessed. He recalled every step of his journey, how he had conquered his fears, how he had discovered the beauty hidden in the world, and how he had grown through the challenges. Amir realized that the true treasure was not the chest or the mirror, but the journey itself and the transformation it had brought within him. When Amir returned to the village after several days, he was no longer the timid young man who lived in the shadows. He became a source of inspiration for the villagers, encouraging them to step out of their comfort zones and search for their true selves beyond the boundaries of fear. Moral of the story: life isn't just about reaching a goal. It's about the journey we take, the obstacles we overcome, and how they shape us into the best versions of ourselves.